Welcome back to my channel. For those of every time. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Momma Kelso, and today we are decorating a cake. Usually, I have made cakes from scratch before, but today I wasn't feeling it, so I just did a box cake. It is Walmart brand, don't judge me. That's the ingredients on the back. And I've made this cake before, and for 88 cents, it's pretty damn good. Oh, darn good. Everything else is going to be made from scratch. We're going to be doing a strawberry buttercream icing, a chocolate drizzle, and then we are also going to be doing chocolate covered strawberries. They're not ready, obviously. So let's get to it. We're going to do our strawberry buttercream first. Alright, for when you start off buttercream, you do a cup of butter or 2 sticks of butter, and you have to whip it. So we already got our butter in there. And then we're just going to put this down. And turn it on. And we're whipping. I don't think it's supposed to do that. So we're having some technical difficulties. I thought like when you whip something like in a bowl, like you use a whisk. So I thought, oh, this is the right attachment. It's not the right attachment. So I'm going to put the right one on this time. And we're going to see how this one does. I am using a KitchenAid mixer. This is actually only my second time using this. And we've had it for like 3 years. And then you just kind of want to scrape it and scrape the bowl a little bit as you go. You're going to add just, I don't even know, what is a dash considered of salt? I don't even know. I'm going to have to do something with that. But I guess that's a dash. You just add a dash. 2 teaspoons of strawberry extract. I can find my strawberry extract. Now you're going to add 2 teaspoons of strawberry extract. All I have is a half a teaspoon, so we're just going to do 4. Oh no? Oh, a little too much. I'll make that like a half of a half because I did accidentally pour a little bit too much in there the first time. That looks good. Basically, we're going to be adding a whole bag of powdered sugar, which makes me a little uncomfortable because that's a lot of sugar, but I mean, it could be worse. If this is like, if you're just having a piece and you're sharing it, it's no big deal. We're also going to put on this kind of like a blocker I'm going to use. I think you're supposed to use it for something else, but it actually helps keep it all from flying at you. See, look, this will be flying everywhere, but they're only flying out of this hole. Okay, so one thing I forgot is that you need to add a little bit of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons. And you just add like a little sip as you're adding your powdered sugar. So you just give it a little bit, and then you add a little bit of powdered sugar, and then you keep going back and forth with that. I almost forgot about that. That's why it's coming out a little dry. Oops. See, that's a little better. And then you want to also make sure you're scraping the bowl as you're going, or else it's just not going to mix right. Scrape that too. Pain in the butt. Oh, there we go. We're going to finish whipping up the powdered sugar and the heavy cream together, and then I'll be back in a minute. So I just added the last of the powdered sugar, and I'm going to actually add even a little bit more milk because it's not coming out how I want it. All recipes are open to tweaking just a little bit. So we're just gonna, hopefully this comes out right this time. Okay. Could be worse, I guess. I mean, the first time I ever made buttercream, it was like super runny. And it was chocolate, so that didn't help at all. How it looked. It did not look good. So, the buttercream's done. It looks good. It tastes good. So, we're just going to add food coloring to give it that strawberry look. And you just want to add like a few drops at a time. I'm just doing... Basically, I'm cheap. So, I'm just doing great value everything. Just the cheapest. Now, if someone would ever pay me to make a cake, which I doubt after this video. So, I'm just adding like 3 drops all around. Yeah, we'll add a 4th. And then we'll see what it looks like after that. Ew. Oh, pink. I love it. That's like the perfect pink. And the buttercream is done. So I'm going to clean up for a second and then we'll be back and we're going to ice the cake. Alright guys, so our buttercream is done and we're going to ice our cakes now. First you want to take parchment paper and you're going to put it like at angles to cover the whole area, so whenever you're done icing it, you just pull it out and it's all clean around it. It makes it look pretty. See if we can get it centered. So first what you're going to do is you're going to take, I forgot what this is called, but it's in the baking aisle at Walmart and they usually use it to ice cakes. That's why I got it. So you're going to do like the ittiest bittiest little, that's fine. See, it's just not working out for me today. Today is not my day. Stay. So you're going to take a little dollop. Do smaller than that. And put it in the middle, and that's going to anchor your cake to the stand. And then we're just going to grab and go. Oh god, I'm nervous. The last time I did this, my cake broke, so just gonna squeeze it. Alright, and then when you start out, you want to do like a large amount of icing because you can always add more or take some off. But what if you don't start with a lot, then you'll risk cutting into the cake and crumbs getting in your icing, and that just looks ugly. So we're just gonna do bam. Oh my god. So let's test it out. And you always want to go from the middle out. Because if you go in, then you risk getting the edges and getting those crumbs back into the icing. And then we're going to add our next layer. Be very careful. I do mine like a finger and a thumb and flip it. Just gently. It's like a big ice cream sandwich. I just gave it a little tap. You don't want to push too hard or else the icing just goes out the sides. Same thing as before, you add more icing, because you can always take some off. Ooh, I'm excited. Like, it's just such a pretty color. And then, ooh. Uh-oh, see? There you go. See? I already did it. There is some crumbs in it, but we're gonna put it in the freezer and then do another layer over it so you won't see the crumbs. So this is called a hot mess cake, just FYI. It was just some idea that popped in my head and I kind of went with it, and it's like working but not working at the same time. Okay, so I'm done with the first layer. I do have a little bit of icing, but I'm going to save it and get these patches of like the giant chunks of crumb. But I might leave it there because it kind of gives it a little bit of character. It's not like I'm taking it anywhere important. So we're just going to pop it in the fridge and we'll give it about 20 minutes. So we're just going to do a circle. I don't know the right term for it. I haven't done this before. I've had this thing for 2 years and I've never used it. Like I said, I've never used this, so.
They look like mini poops.
They did look like mini poops. The butter mixed with the chocolate did not work. It just burnt the chocolate. So my mom actually told me we have shortening, so I'm going to use shortening. I'm going to try that. Okay. 15 seconds. Okay. Well, it's only 14 because I don't like beeping. Use Crisco. Okay, what's that one movie I forgot? They said Crisco for everything. We're just gonna grab a couple at a time. You're gonna grab by the stem. You're just gonna gently give it a little roll. I like getting it all the way up because no one likes the green part. So if you get it all the way at the top, they'll actually eat that. Because everybody loves chocolate. And we're just gonna. Ooh. Ooh, it's so pretty. My mom told me about the Crisco. Shout out to my mother. We're just going to add some lines to it. We're going to need some more. Hold on. Ooh, add some drips.
Hell yeah, it's pretty.
I feel like it needs a little... Oh yeah, I think that's what they do like in actual baking. They'll like get a little bit and just go. I mean, it's chocolate. Everybody loves chocolate, so you might as well chocolate it up, baby. Does the sides look big? Oh yeah. See, this is what I originally wanted to do. I just wanted to do like little drips. But obviously not. Okay, this chunk in the middle is bothering me, so I'm gonna put one more chunk like right here. There we go. Oh wait. There we go. And then we're just gonna keep adding strawberries to it until we're out of strawberries. I get like the with a little itty bitty stem. How was I even holding on to the thing? It was probably like, help. Help. This fat ass strawberry needs to get the hell off me.
Kelsey, what did you do?
Dibs. Oh, get some of the chocolate. Ew, it tastes like lettuce.
Oh my god, it looks so pretty. Okay, we're gonna have to put two tiny ones right there. Pick up 2 spots. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a good idea. Flutter. Flutter. So what are you doing? I'm fluttering. You're fluttering. I'm fluffing. She's fluffing out the green. What's that one show called? American Horror Story. They brought in fluffers. Except it's strawberries.
It's gonna be like, ooh. A good looking cake. Alrighty guys, so for being a homemade cake and not like a bakery cake, you gotta admit that looks pretty dang good. I'm a little impressed with myself. Looks pretty nice. We're gonna let the strawberries sit for about 10-15 minutes and then we're gonna get a taste tester, not me sadly, but a taste tester's gonna come in and they're gonna taste my cake because I'm curious what it's gonna taste like. So this is my taste tester Slayer, and they're gonna try my delicious cake. So excited. Ooh, that cut though.
This looks tasty.
I wanted to save some of this for later because it's gonna be.
Wow. That looks delicious.
It's so fancy.
Oh man. Just dive on in, huh?
It kind of looks like a wedding cake. Is the cake falling apart?
It's so good.
Is it moist?
So nice. You can't want some. This is so weird. I don't like being filmed being involved.
1 through 10.
That's a solid 7. Solid 7.
A solid 7. I mean,
It's delicious. I'm jacking it up. It's a 10.
it's a 10. Now I'm gonna give my own cake a try. Gotta get a little bit of everything. Cake's like falling apart. Dang. That's good. It's bomb. I have to agree. 10. 10 out of 10. Kiki Muse.